tukianza kuna mtu alikuwa anatilia maanani mambo ya usanii, na wengi walikuwa wanafikiria mambo ya kikazi ni accounting ama sheria ama kazi za ofisi. Kwa hivyo hawakuchukulia kwamba usanii ni njia moja ya kupata mapato. And so we are very, very proud that 20 years on, people can find livelihood in the creative sector and in the creative economy. So it's a pride I enjoy at this point.
Wewe ni rafiki sana wa Jessey. Nadhani sio? Wewe rafiki ya Jessey sana sio?
Jessey ni kijana wangu mdogo. Kijana wangu mdogo kiusanii, is my mentee. He's one of those people that I've given the platform when we started about 26 years ago, and we kind of handed over to them so that they can carry on the work that we were doing. Not that we are not in the space of art, because this is my journey. I pride myself having been an audience, and then I became the guy being watched on stage, and then I became a guy managing those on stage, and later on now in government, I'm creating policies and legislation that protect those who are on stage, those who are watching, and those who are managing, those who are on stage. Yes. So it's a journey.
Watu siku hizi wanahisi kwamba back days kulikuwa na comedy ilikuwa back to back. Lakini sasa hivi unaona kuna ukimya sana. Unahisi shida iko wapi?
Sidhani kama kuna kimya. In fact, kitambo ndio tulikuwa na changamoto kwa upande wa teknolojia. Kwa sasa kuna technology, there's more platforms za kupata kazi ya wasanii, and like those days wakati tulikuwa probably kama hujatazama TV hujapata kuona ni nini inaendelea, lakini kwa sasa cameras hata naona mpaka nimechanganyikiwa. Those days we only used to have one camera. Mtu akibeba kamera ni kama amebeba mtungi. But technology has evolved in such a way that you have more access to platforms, you have more people doing different sets of content, then that makes it. Yes. Wakati uko umezaliwa. Yes. I think kila naona kama kuna tofauti kidogo ni teknolojia. Our time we were very much terrestrial in terms of if you were to watch our work, you were to watch it on TV. The digital technology, the digital space has now created more space for art and for creativity to thrive. Hiyo ndio tofauti.
And maybe what is your message to upcoming comedians?
What I can say is to anyone who's getting into the comedy industry or any entertainment industry, originality is key. Because you don't want to do what someone else is doing, because you'll make a bad copy of what that other person is doing. So it's always advisable that cut a niche, find a space, and then master that space. We always say less is more, and more is less. So you don't have to oversaturate what you're doing. You don't have to diversify, but you can focus and be the best that you can in any area that you're doing.
The other day, I had an interview with MC Jessey, and he was requesting the president if the creators can have a leader in government. What is your take on that?
Are you asking if the creative can have me as their leader in government? Is that is that question? Of course, we've got aspirations, and what I can tell you is, one of us in office already, as it is, we occupy positions of leadership, positions of influence, and so we are using those positions to create legislations, policies that protect the art industry. That is what we are doing currently. You know, one of my young brothers, John Kiari, is now a member of parliament for Dagoretti South. He was an artist. We have many artists who are now in positions of leadership. We have Jalango, who's a member of parliament. Of course, hopefully I will be your president in the near future, and I hope you will be able to vote for me. And so we are very, it's not that they are comedians or entertainers in the office. Entertainment and comedy is an effective tool of communication. And so to us, it's just a tool, only that we identified with that profession, just like any other person.
Given this one chance, is that one thing that you've seen in your capacity as a person who cannot do, but if you became a president, you can do it? Was that one thing as a president of Kenya now, since you've thought that you're given a chance, you can do for the creatives?
For the creatives, that's a very specific question. I think everything boils down to one thing. If the policy and the legislation framework is not in position, there's nothing much you can do, because if we don't use regulations and laws to protect the intellectual property of our young people, we always say the title deed of a performing artist is their mind and is their creativity and it's their IP. And so if that is not protected, then we are not protecting them. So I guess that is one of the spaces that I know is not well catered for, even in the current administration. So we hope, as we continue to negotiate with even those who are in office today, we can be able to protect the intellectual abilities of our artists.
There's an issue, I think, in the US and many other countries that you cannot use someone's image, you cannot use someone's footage without seeking for permission for buying the content. In Kenya, that is so normal. Kenyans, you just go to your page, you put your image and go using it.
I
Do you
think
think that needs to be also Kenya's right can help creatives to monetize their, everything that they own?
I think it's a collective responsibility between all of us, that is the artists themselves, because there's an aspect of sensitization and having right information that is a challenge. And so I think it's a case of all of us having the right information, the artists being sensitized with the right tools and information of how do you protect your work. And for those of us in offices, to put laws and regulations that are stringent to protect that we are talking about. And you as a consumer to know that enyewe hiyo ndio kazi huyo jamaa anafanyia, so to protect and respect it. So I think it's a collective responsibility, but tuko na tabia mbaya as Kenyans, all of us, and I guess it will take some time, but with the right information and education, civic engagement, it will be better.
Labda la mwisho kidogo. Serikali alikuonea
Uh, what I can say, Chebukati hakunionea. Chebukati did not respect the rule of law. That's all I can say. Yes, but elections come and go, and we have 2027 coming up, so I have no regrets. We have another opportunity. Yes.
Maybe tukimalizia leo ni Jessey. Tunaona amemanage to start the top for the longest time. Maybe what was your opinion today?
What? Ask that again.
Leo tukimalizia ni Jessey. Of course, he's one of the people who ameweza kumanage to start the top for the longest time. What was your opinion today?
One, my presence here is a testimony that we appreciate what he's doing, and just like any other artist out there, we are proud of him. We are proud of his growth, and we are here to support him in presence, in kind, and in cash. Yes.
Thank
Any
you.
other question?